Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to do a new video today for a new gun I picked up. Something fairly new on the market, and do some size comparisons here with a couple somewhat comparable guns I have to show you, to get a kind of idea of the size. Anyway, it's the new SIG P365 X Macro. That's a mouthful, huh? It's basically a full-size frame, grip module or whatever, with the same thickness and slide and everything of the 365 series of pistols. It's just kind of longer in the grip. A little longer here. It's like the the XL length, and it's got the Picatinny style or 1913 rail on it here. So it's not a proprietary light you have to run anymore. This will work off the like TLR7, which I've tried on it. It works fine. Or the sub. I don't have a sub model, but apparently it's even smaller or whatever than the TLR7, so I'm sure it'll fit. I believe you have to get the 1913 style adapter on it though, not the SIG, because it's not the proprietary SIG rail on this one particular model. First impressions of it, I've shot about 250 rounds to it so far, and it's a pretty soft shooting gun for the size. It's got the, I guess it's comped, and the way they achieve that is just a standard 365 barrel, which is whatever it is, 3.1, 3.4. I don't know exactly what the length is of the standard 365, but if you basically cut it off like that, it's a standard 365. They use the XL length and then give you two comps cut in there. And it does make a difference. It actually is fairly soft shooting for as small and light as the gun is. It also helps that you get a full grip on the gun. You know, all your fingers. I got a size like extra. I wear an extra large glove, so I got, you know, pretty large hands, but not super huge paws. But it feels good in the hand. I can get a full purchase on it. Trigger's decent on it. Accuracy seemed to be pretty good. I mean, it's a new trigger system for me, so I can shoot it. I'm shooting just slightly left, and I don't know if that's me or if the sight's just off, but it's at about 7 yards. It's about a ½ inch left. But that could totally just be me banging the trigger wrong. But so far, so good. It's ran everything, no malfunctions whatsoever. It does come with 2 factory 17-round mags, which is pretty crazy as far as the package size they give you, because that's Glock 17, you know, firepower, and a gun that's a whole lot thinner than a 17. Just to put in comparison, this is a Glock 48. This is one of the early models with the two-tone slide when they came out, factory night sights. Great gun, by the way. This has shield mags in it, so this is 15 rounds. Factory, this gun's 10. So at 10 rounds, you know, this thing smokes as far as size to capacity. But with 15, it's kind of more of an even playing field, I guess, but you have to go aftermarket. Some people don't like the shield mags. I got, I think, the second gen or whatever they are, Gen 2 mags, and they've ran perfect. I've had no issues with them with hollow points, ball ammo. You know, I've shot quite a bit before I ever thought about carrying the shield mags. I had no issues with them so far, so maybe I got lucky. I don't know. But as far as like size comparison wise, the slide on the 48 is a little longer because it's a, I think, 4.02 barrel, or the same as a Glock 19, so just a shade over 4 inches. So, and as far as like grip wise, if you look, if I wrap around, the tip of my finger comes to about there in the knuckle of my hand. About there. So it's funny, even though it's comparable, it seems smaller. I don't know if because it doesn't have kind of that Glock hump right here, but it feels like it's smaller in the palm of my hand. You know, around the trigger guard itself feels fairly similar, but it does give a kind of a feel of a smaller gun in the hand. This is just the medium backstrap that came on it. I haven't changed anything yet. But pretty cool gun if you guys are in the market. They're kind of spendy as far as the 365s go. I want to say street price on these are going $750, $800, something like that. And that's, I mean, pretty spendy for a small polymer gun where you can pick up a Glock 43 or 48. This is a 43, early 43, and If you go slide to slide, it's just a tad shorter, and then you got the beaver tail back here. So if you go kind of beaver tail to beaver tail, then the 43's a decent amount shorter. As far as height goes, with the shield mag installed, I mean I line them up. They are pretty close. I mean, as you can see there, it's pretty spot on as far as overall height, I guess you'd say, with the shield mag installed. And you're, like I said, with the shield, you're 15 rounds and 10 rounds with factory Glock mag. It's got what's kind of cool on these, I had an XL, and I guess they're all going to these, the newer XLs, but the older XL, you lost this plate, or the plate took your rear sight. It continued all the way back. This new one here, you retain the rear sight, pull the plate, and I believe it'll has the micro footprint of like the Holosun 507K. Will bolt directly on, or obviously the Sig Romeo, that style of plate system. So it's kind of cool that you retain that sight. I don't know if it'll co-witness with these short sights with a Holosun or not. I don't have one yet to install to check it out. But they do make suppressor height sights for these. And I believe they have a LE version coming out that's non-compensated with a full length like XL slide and optional suppressor height sights. So I think that's going to be a model that's going to be under their LE line. So, and just put it into comparison, this is my carry gun. It is hot. Let me put it here. This is what I've been carrying the last couple of years now, is the Smith & Wesson M&P 9 2.0 compact, which is 15 rounds, Glock 19 sized. And I run the Trijicon RMR. That's a RMR 06 Type 1 actually, and it's been running fine for years. Transferred on gun to gun and finally found a home here. And a TLR 7 light. But if you compare size, like just the width of this is what's drastically different. I mean, the SIG is quite a bit thinner than most of your other like Glock 19s, Glock 17s, M&P 2.0 full size, stuff like that. You get a whole lot slimmer gun. And as far as overall length goes, if I go slide to slide here, it's actually a bit taller with the mag because the mag is actually flush here on the M&P. So it's actually just a little bit taller, but you do get 2 extra rounds. You can see slide to slide there, it's a little bit shorter, barrel wise or slide length wise. So pretty cool gun. Like I said, I haven't shot a whole lot of it, just over 200 rounds to it. It's been great so far, no malfunctions. The magazine is a little tough after you get to about round 15 to get those last 2 rounds in. Takes some effort. I'm sure it'll break in over time. The spring will kind of relax a little bit. But nothing undoable. I didn't have to use a loader or anything to get in there. It is stout. I may leave them loaded for a little bit just to kind of compress that spring. So just want to bring that to you guys. It's a newer gun that's on the market. I've seen a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos out there with specs of weights and heights and measurements and stuff. I just think that's kind of boring. It's raining out here. You can probably hear it on the shop. It's going pretty good here in California. We're getting pretty soaked here the last 4 or 5 days. We're good here though. No even standing water on my property, so far so good. Or else I'd do a shooting video for you guys, but it'd be a mud bog out there to go shoot it. So I'll probably bring you a shooting video later on it. But it is flat shooting. Like I said, I've shot those couple of rounds to it. It's flatter than the 48, I'd say. Definitely flatter than the 43. It's got this little shorter barrel. Not as flat as, like say, a 19, full size gun or nice thick heavy gun, but shoots good. I can shoot it kind of double tap on target, control pairs and stuff, and it's a good flat shooting gun. So, anyways, guys, just want to bring that to you. If you're in the market, cool carry gun, kind of on the spendy side as far as the other 365s in the lineup go, but cool gun nonetheless. If you're looking for a new primary carry gun or just something cool to mess with, not a bad gun so far. As far as it functions, works good. It takes all the 365 parts, so you could put a a standard 365 frame, the little 10-round frame, that can go on here with a longer slide. You can put the XL frame, which is a little shorter than the 12-round frame. The only thing you can't do is put a 365 upper on here because it's the XL length frame, so it basically would stop where that front side is, so it would look really funny if that, you know, that much gap. But other than that, it's kind of cool how SIG does the modularity. It's pull the trigger assembly or whatever is the actual firearm. The little chassis pulls out with one pin. Kind of neat system, especially like here in California. If you got to pay the extortion of the off roster price, you can buy one 365 and then everything else you can buy separately and build whatever gun you want, with just having to buy the one premium priced gun to get the serial number and get the working parts. So there it is, guys. SIG 365 X Macro. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I won't be so long to do the next video. All right, guys, take care.